Welcome back, guys, to a new episode of Best, Normal, and Rare Cards. Starting with the Frag Dragon. You can special summon this card by sending one other monster from your hand to the graveyard. Generate level 3. Psychic Tracker. If you control a level 3 other than Psychic Tracker, you can special summon this card. Trap Eater is good to eat some continuous trap. Special summon by sending one face-up trap you open and control to the graveyard. Menko. When opening, monster declare an attack. Direct attack, you special summon this card from your hand and defense and change all face-up monster you open and control to defense. You have the Danger package, you special summon them. Drawing card, they have more effects, but you know, just generic draw cards in the NR format is very good. You have the Tenyi package, very good if you want to play something maybe more Tenyi related. You have the Mechanize, they can special summon if you have two cards in the same column. Parallax Seed, if you have some Link in your deck, this is a must play in the event. You have some Time Lords, they have like various burn effects. I don't know the exact limitation on the ban list, but I think Michion is at 1. I don't think they hit too many of the other ones. Soul Release, target up to 5 cards in any graveyards, banish them. You have Sky Striker Maneuver. If you control no monster, target one set spell and trap on the field, destroy it. If you have 3 or more spells in your grave, destroy one monster on the field. So this is like a double destruction, and I think in a format where it's normal and rare, this card could be pretty good. Sorcerer's Spell Wall. I know this is not the best, but in a format where sometimes you rely on attack and defense, this card could be good sometimes. Enemy Controller, target one face-up monster you open and control, change that target's battle position, or tribute one monster and target one face-up monster you open and control, take control of that target until the end phase. Twister, pay 500 life point and target one face-up spell and trap on the field, destroy that target. Light Force Sword, banish one random card from your opponent's hand face down. During the 4th standby phase, after this card activation, return that card to end. Trapple, if you open a normal or flip summon a monster with 1000 or more attack, destroy that target. Waboku, you take no battle damage this turn. Your monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Bottomless Trapple, when you open and summons a monster with 1500 or more attack, destroy that monster. If you do, banish it. Sacred Armor is like a mini Mirror Force. When opening monster declares an attack, target that attacking monster, destroy that target. Straight Flush is a bit spicy, but if your opponent controls a card in each of their spell and trap zone, destroy all cards in their spell and trap zone. You have Full House, a bit less spicy, but target 2 other face-up entry, set, spell and traps, and destroy them. Deep Dark Trapple, when a level 5 or higher monster is special summon, banish that level 5 or higher. Time Space Trapple, when you open and special summon a monster from the end or extra deck, shuffle that monster into the deck, then you lose 1000 life point for each monster return. Paleozoic package, this one destroys spells and trap, this one half the other attack, this one put a monster face down. You have Banquet of Million, banish any number of cards from your extra deck face down and banish the same number of random face down card from your open extra deck face up until the end phase. So you just banish all their cards for one turn so you can stall. You have Negated Attack. This one is very special because it's a counter trap that negates attack and end the battle phase. So they cannot chain anything to this. When an opponent monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, then end the battle phase. And the last normal rare in the main deck that you could play is Oasis of Dragon Souls. Activate this card by targeting one monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense, it becomes Worm. Basically this is a Call of the Hunted. But the plus in this is if you get attack, you can put it in defense. So it can be really good for you. Okay, in the extra deck we have Old Entity Aster, just a generic Synchro 4, 23 attack, not much. Crystal Amatrix, generic Synchro 5. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can change all face-up special summon monster you open and controls to defense. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You have number 64, Running Raccoon. You need to play a beast for this, but you can detach one material to special a beast token. It's going to be the attack of the IS monster on the field. Crazy Box, if there's some effect negation, this card is 3000 attack, you have some crazy effect. I don't know if in this format it's going to be any good, but it's still a good normal card. Number 82, Artland Draco. While you control a face-up spell, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. If this is the only card you control and you control a field, they cannot attack this card and they cannot attack directly. So also this card has another effect. You can detach one material and this card can attack your opponent directly this turn, but other monster you control cannot attack. So you can basically attack directly 2 times with this card, 2 turns in a row, and remove 4000 life. So it's kind of like a burn card, but it's not really burning. You need to attack and do all of that stuff. But I think if you have continuous spells and traps. Spells. If you have a continuous spells or field spells, you should definitely play this if you can make rank 4s. A really good rank 4 is number 70, Malevolent Sin. You detach one material, target one monster you open and controls, banish it until the next standby phase. Really good for OTK decks. Number 61, Volcasaurus, 2 level 5 monster, 1 per turn, detach 1 exquisite material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster you open and control, destroy that target and inflict damage equal to the original attack. Number 25, Force Focus, once per turn during either player's turn, detach 1 material from this card and target 1 level 5 or higher monster you open and control, negate the effect of that opening face-up until the end of turn. You have number 92, if you can summon this by any means, this is a very good card to summon, but you need Draglu Bleon or something like that. Pentatag. If your link monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. That could be always useful in a format where sometimes people set cards. Proto-Gleo. This one, I'm not really sure, but I still put it there, you know. You have Geonator Transverser. Everyone knows what this card do at this point. You have Power Code Talker just to negate one card. Sometimes just one extra negation is enough. And if you want attack and you want to generate 3000 monster, you play Berserker of the Tenyi. Let's go into rare cards, guys. The best rares. What are them? This is part 2 for the best rares. I have another video for the rares. If you want to check that out, I'll link it. Herald of the Orange Light. If you play a fairy deck, this is a very good end trap. It's rare. You negate monster effect by discarding a fairy. Card D, just tribute this card during your main phase, draw 2, and it becomes your end phase. But if you play a trap heavy deck like Paleozoic, this could be a very good card to draw 2. You have Edgem Saber. If this card is in graveyard, place 1 card from the end on top of the deck, special summon this card, just a generic level 3. Phantom Sky Blaster. When this card is normal, a flip summon, special summon any number of Sky Blaster token up to the number monster you control. So yeah, that could do a lot of degenerate link plays. Kukai Doodle Do It. There's no monster on the field, special this monster as a level 3. If you open and control a monster and you control no monster, it's a level 4. You have some Tenyis. Book of Life. If you play a zombie deck, this could be a very good card. Just special summon a zombie and I think banish a card in the graveyard. I don't really remember what it does, but I remember this card being good. Summoner's Art. Add 1 level 5 or higher normal monster from your deck to your hand. This could be really good for pendulum decks like Ignite and Metalphos. Magic Planter. Send 1 continuous trap you control to the grave. Draw 2. Just generate draw cards. Leeching Light. Select 1 face-up light monster you're putting control. All face-up attack position monster you control gain attack equal to the attack of the select monster. I know it's a weird effect, but I saw some replays that this card was really good, and someone put a kaiju on the field, I think, and like activate this card twice, and then his token was like 2200 attack, and he just attacked with a token and won. Sky Striker Maneuver, just destroy 1 face-up monster. If you have 3 or more spell and trap, destroy in the graveyard, destroy 1 spell and trap. Wing Recruital, if you play Winged Beast, this is a draw 2 card. Mage Power, if you have a lot of spells and trap, the equipped monster gain 500 attack for each spells and trap you control. Summon Breaker, during main phase 1 if this turn Summon Breaker. During main phase 1, if the turn player successfully conduct the 3rd summon of the turn, it becomes the end phase. Forbidden Scripture. I know this one is not as good as the other one, but if a monster battle an opponent monster during damage calculation, negate all the other card effects on the field until the end of the damage step. Also, damage calculation for this battle use each monster original attack and defense. So maybe in some situation this card can be good. You have Draw Muscle. Target 1 defense position monster you control with 1000 or less def. Draw 1. And also that monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. So just another stall and draw card. That could be really good in our format. In Night Reload, if you play any Pendulum deck in the NR format, this card is pretty much shuffle any number of Pendulum monster in your hand plus 1, and you're going to be like, if you shuffle 2, you're going to be drawing 3 cards, but you cannot draw cards with other cards effect after you resolve these cards. Crush Card Virus. If you play this card, you need to play monster with 1000 or less attack, dark monsters, but you destroy all monster with 15 attack or more, and you can destroy up to 3 monsters from their deck. So this card used to be really powerful. I don't remember if it was limited or not in the TCG, but yeah. If you play this card, you can make a carnage. You have Chain Destruction. When a monster with 2000 or less attack is summoned, target one of them, destroy all cards with that name in its controller and main deck. This used to be a side deck card in 2012 or something. Ring of Destruction, just target one face-up monster your opponent controls. You destroy it, both players take damage equal to the attack. Malevolent Catastrophe. This is like a Mirror Force, but for spells and trap. When an opponent monster declare an attack, destroy all spells and trap on the field. I think this could be a very, very good card to play in the event. Even if you just play one or two of this, just destroying all the spells and traps you opponent have in a format where the spells and traps are maybe not as good as in other format. For example, where they all recycles and all do other stuff. Secret Barrel, just burn. Compulse, you just target one monster on the field, return it to end. So if you do that to a Fusion, a Link, a XYZ, or a Synchro, bye, they go back to the extra deck. Punch in the Box. This is a card that I used to play with Battling Boxer back when I played Battling Boxer in like 2011. When an opponent monster declares an attack while they control two or more monsters, target the attacking monster. Negate attack. If you do, send one other monster they control to the graveyard. Then the target monster lose attack equal to the original attack or defense, whichever is higher, of the sent monster. Secret Blast, just burn. Paleozoic Dynamicus, just basic removal. Floodgate Trapple. When your opponents summon a monster, change that monster to face down. Monster cannot change their battle position with that card. Magic Drain. When your opponent activates a spell card, they can discard one spell to negate its effect, otherwise negate the activation of the spell. Fiendish Stain is just a very good effect negation card that people used to play before end traps. Activate this card by targeting one effect monster on the field, negate that effect, also that monster cannot attack. Same with Phantom Knight, Forkblade, I think they have the same effect, but this also has the effect if it's in your graveyard, you can special a Phantom Knight. For the extra deck, Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. If you play any Pendulum strategies with Odd Eyes, or just the level 7, you do the Odd Eyes XYZ, you link it up, and then you can have some negation. World Chalice, World Dragon. I never really seen people do this card, but you don't use polymerization, you just send 3 Link to the graveyard. This is a 3000 attack monster. This card can attack all monsters you open and control, one each, and there's more effect to that card. This is a generic Synchro 8, 3000 attack. Number 50, Black Ship of Corn, generic rank 4. This do burn damage. This is a generate rank 4 with 3000 attack once you detach a material. This I think is like a Book of Moon. Cyber Dragon Nova. If you play machines, you can special summon Cyber Dragons and give more attack. Number 74, Master of Blade. When an effect or card that target this face-up card, you can negate it. Draglubion. Special summon a lot of number monster from the extra deck for free. Firefighting Darumadol. This, if you play Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast, you can destroy back rows basically. By destroying your back rows, your face-up stuff. Triple Burst Dragons, ring the damage chip, you can negate some effects. And Marincess Marble Rock, if you play a water deck, could be very good as well. 2500 attack, and it's a generic water link monster. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.